Hello, this is the lecture number 6 for the chapter Linear in Equations, and we are discussing the exercise 6.3, which contains the graphs of the linear inequations, and we have done up to question number 6. Now in question number 7, we have 2x plus y greater than equal to 8 and x plus 2y is greater than equal to 10. Now again find the solution set for this. If we take x is equal to 0, then y will be equal to 8. If we take y is equal to 0, then x will be equal to 4. You know how to find the solution of the inequations. X plus 2y greater than equal to 10. If we take x is equal to 0, then y will be equal to 5. And you put y is equal to 0, then x will be equal to 10. X 10, y 0. Now check whether 0, 0 is the solution of this equation or not. So 0 plus 0 greater than 8, which is false. So means 0, 0 is not the solution of this inequation. Again put x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, 0 plus 0 greater than 10. It is also false in this. So it means 0, 0 is solution is false for both the equations, or rather inequations. Now draw the graph of this. I have taken, you take the proper scale in this graph. I have taken 1 centimeter as 5 units. So 5 and 10, 5, 10. I have taken 1 centimeter as 5 unit in this. So x0, y8 will be somewhere here. If you draw on the graph paper, you will get the exact point. So x4, y0, this point. Draw the dark line because we have the equal sign here, and because 0, 0 is not the solution of this, so it will be away from the origin. It will be away from the origin. See it very carefully. It will be away from the origin. See the arrow of this line. Now for this x0, y5 is this point, and x10, y0 is this point. Draw the dark line here also, and because 0, 0 is not the solution of this, so the direction of this will be away from the origin. Now see the common shaded portion of this. Now direction of this is away from the origin. So this is the common shaded portion for these graphs. It is away from the origin in both the cases. See it very carefully, away. So this portion will be there also. This portion will also be there, like this, like this. So when you draw on the graph paper, it will be easy for you. Now in question number 8, we have x plus y less than equal to 9, y is greater than x, and x is greater than equal to 0. This is the first time it is coming. X greater than equal to 0 means you have to mark the portion, common shaded portion, where x is positive. Now x is positive in which quadrant? In the first quadrant and in the fourth quadrant. You know that x is greater than 0 on the first quadrant and the fourth quadrant. So first of all, find its common solution set for this x0, y9. If we take x0, y will be 9. If we take y0, then x will be 9. Check whether 0, 0 is the solution of this equation or not. 0 plus 0 less than equal to 9, which is true. Now y greater than x. Now find the solutions that considering them at an equal sign. By considering them as an equal sign. So if we take x0, then y will be 0. If we take y0, then x will be 0. So it means that this graph is passing through the origin. So instead of 0, 0, you take another solution other than 0. So I have taken if x is equal to 5, then y will be equal to 5, considering them as a equation. Because you find the solution set considering them as a equation, not an equation. Inequation is marked only on the graph paper by the directions only. So when the graph is passing through the origin, then you don't have to check 0, 0 solution. You have to check other than 0, 0. So I have taken 1, 0. You have to find whether 1, 0 is the solution of this equation or not. So if we take x1 and y0, this is false. 0 cannot be greater than 1. I have checked whether 1, 0 is the solution of this equation or not, because the line is passing through the origin. And draw the graph of this. x0, y9, take the proper scale on the graph paper. I have taken 1 centimeter is equal to 5 unit here. See it very carefully. So x0, y10, or y9, sorry, and x9, y0 is this point. So this point is 0, 9, and this point is 9, 0. Now second is, and it will be shaded towards the origin, because 0, 0 is the solution of this equation. 0, 0 is the solution of this equation, that is I have taken. So it will be shaded towards the origin. Now mark this 0, 0, and 5, 5 is this point, 5, 5, and the line is passed through the origin. I have marked this as dark line, rather it is a dotted line you have to make. So I am making it here equal sign. If it is a less than sign, equal sign, you have to draw it dotted. I have drawn it dark by mistake. So the direction of this will be away from 1 0 because 1 0 is not the solution of this. The 1 0 point is somewhere here, and because 1 0 is not the solution of this, so it will be shaded away from the 1 0 point. Now see the common shaded portion, it is towards this and it is towards this, and the common shaded portion is coming out to be this, coming out to be this whole, this also, but it is given that it is greater than 0. Now x is not greater than 0 in the second quadrant, it is only in the first and the fourth only. So the common shaded portion will be this only, not this or this, because in these two portions the x will be negative and it is given that x is greater than 0. So x greater than 0 in only the first quadrant. So you have to mark the common shaded portion in the first quadrant only. So this is the question number 8. Now in question number 9, it is given that we have three equations, rather 5x plus 4y is less than equal to 20, x is greater than 1 and y is greater than equal to 2. So again you find the solution set for this. If x 0, y will be equal to 5. If y 0, x will be equal to 4. And you can draw the graph of this directly as we have discussed in the earlier questions, y greater than equal to 2. Now check whether 0 0 is the solution of this equation or not. So 0 0, so 0 plus 0 less than equal to 20, which is true. So now draw the graph. Taking the proper scale on the graph paper, I have taken 1 centimeter, rather 2 centimeter as 5 units. So x0, y5 and x5, y0, this is the point, x0, y5 and x4, y0. Okay, so this is 4. This is 4, 4, 0, x4, y0, 4, 0. This is the point, 4, 0. This is the point, 4, 0. Draw the graph of this, and because the 0 0 is the solution of this, it will be shaded towards the origin. It will be shaded towards the origin because it is true. Now draw the graph of x greater than equal to 1. So 1 is here. When it does not contain y-axis, then it will be parallel to y-axis. So x equal to 2 is the graph of this, and because this is greater than 1, so it will be away from right hand side of this. Greater than 1 will be the right of this line. Now y greater than equal to 2, so x1, y2, so draw a line parallel to x-axis, because when a line does not contain x-axis, x variable, then the line will be parallel to x-axis. So y greater than 2, y is equal to 2 is graph of this, and greater than 2 will be above this line. So this is the direction of all the three lines. It is above this line, it is right hand side to this line, it was towards the origin, so the common shaded portion is coming out to be this. See it very carefully. Now in question number 10, it is given that the two equations are there, and one more condition is given that x is greater than equal to 0, y is greater than equal to 0. Now x and y both positive or greater than 0 in the first quadrant only. So it means you have to mark the common shaded portion in the first quadrant only. Now as usual, draw the solution set of this equation as well as this equation. Checking whether 0 0 is the solution of this equation or not. It is true. 0 plus 0 less than 60, it is true. 0 plus 0 less than 30, it is true. You take your own calculation solution set. Now draw the line x0, y15, x0, y15 taking proper scale. I have taken 1 centimeter is equal to 10 units. So x0, y10, 15 and x20, y0. So this line representing the equation 3x plus 4y is equal to 6. Now for this x0, y10 will be there, and x30, y0 will be this. So this is the line passing through the point x0, y10 and x30, y0. And the direction of this will be towards the origin, because 0 0 is the solution of this for both the equations. Now see the direction of this. Towards this side, towards this side. So it's seeing it is the common shaded portion will be this. See it very carefully. This also, this also, this also. But I have marked this only because it is given that it is in the x positive and y positive, which is only in the first quadrant. So you have to mark the solution set of it only in the first quadrant. This only, not this, not this, not this. Because in these three quadrants, x and y are not positive. X and y will be positive in only first quadrant. Now in this we have how many equations? 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. Taking the, as usual, the proper solution set, checking whether 0, 0 is solution of this equation or not. 0 plus 0 greater than 4, it is false. 0 plus 0 less than 3, it is true. 0 plus 0, 0 minus 0 less than 6, it is true. So in two equations we have true, in one equation we have false. So draw this. I have taken the solution as x0, y4, x0, y with proper scale on the graph paper. So x0, y4 will be this for this line, and x2, y0, x2, y0. This is the line representing 2x plus y is equal to 4. You have to write the equation as also in the graph paper. It will be shaded away from the origin because 0, 0 is not the solution of this. x0, y3, x0, y3 with this point, x3, y0 is this point. Draw this line representing this equation, and because 0, 0 is the solution of this, it will be shaded towards the origin. Now for this x0, y minus 2, x0 minus 2 is this, x3, y0 will be this, x3, y0 will be this. Draw a line passing through this. So this line representing 2x minus 3y equal to 6. So this will be towards this will be away from this will be away from this. The common shaded portion is coming out to be this. So this is the proper method to do the questions. Now again we have rather 4 conditions in this equation. X minus 2y less than equal to 3, 3x plus 4y greater than equal to 12. X greater than 0 means only in the first or fourth quadrant, and y greater than 1 means away, it is upwards towards y is equal to 1. So I have taken the solution set of this. 0 minus 0 less than 3 is true for this solution, that is origin is the true, that it will be shaded towards the origin. 0 plus 0 is greater than false, greater than 12, which is false, then it will be shaded away from the origin, and you can mark the line y is equal to 1 directly without taking the solution set. So I'm marking this x0, y minus 3 by 2 means y minus 1.5. So x0, y 1.5 is this point, and x3, y0. x3, y0 is this. Draw the line passing through this. You take the proper graph paper, you will get exact solution. And it will be shaded towards the origin because 0, 0 is the solution of this. So see the direction of this linear inequation. Then for this x0, y3, x0, y3, mark the point, and this is the point x0, y3. This is 4. And x4, y0 will be this point, and this line is passing through this, and this line represents 3x plus 4y is equal to 12. And because 0, 0 is not the solution of this, it will be shaded away from the origin. See the direction there, it is towards this, and y is equal to 1. This is the graph for y is equal to 1, and it will be upwards this line because it is greater than 1. See the direction of all the lines. It will be towards this, it will be towards this, it will upwards. So see the common shaded portion here, common shaded portion, this, not this, because greater than 0. Common this is also, but because x is greater than 0 means it is only in the first or in the fourth quadrant. So we don't have the fourth quadrant, we have only the first quadrant. So this is the exercise 6.3, which containing the linear inequations graph. You have to draw this on your proper graph paper. Thank you.